Welcome to the Black Dusk Legend Stealth Guide. For the perks, you're going to be needing the Art of Steel perk, Hacker perk, otherwise known as Prodigy, and the Firebug perk. In the starting screen, you shouldn't bring anything because you really don't need to. You can find everything in the map. First step is to get a disguise. First, run outside the spawn area and follow the red line all the way down to the shooting range. Then take the 480 MCS. Now what you need to do is wait for the security guard from spawn to get here. Once the base security has arrived, you can knock him out. If you do not have inner pockets, take the S97. Back up the body and take the disguise. Now, of course, we're going to be entering a room with a lot of people, so make sure not to make eye contact with anyone, or they'll detect you a lot faster. Hide the body they're carrying inside this chest. Second, hop out of here and moonwalk to this window. Drop down into the workshop area, and you need to grab a silent drill and a blowtorch. Now what you should do is you should go into here, as this is the safest way, and open up the door. Now follow the red line all the way to operations. Remember that there could be a lot of cameras in this area, so make sure not to face any of them directly. Now, go into the armory and take a suppressed UP9. Then, you're going to use your silent drill on this door. If an NPC happens to walk into the room, all you need to do is hostage them and make them lay down right in front of you and drill the door. Once the door is drilled, you can now go inside. You can drop your silent drill, as we won't be needing it anymore, and you want to place your 480 MCS on the table. Now open up the door. Remember that you can peek a little bit, but you are considered trespassing. You do lure an elite operative, so just knock them out. Remember, do not take the disguise. You can peek in a little bit. And really, we're just luring people. Now you knock them out. Just knock them out. And then start the hack. Now what you need to do is you need to go back out through this way and go into the basement. In the basement, you are going to need to grab a lockpick kit if you're a thief. Which you should be a thief, because that is one of the required perks. Now, we're going to go up here to the control center. The control center is not to be messed with, because there's a lot of guards that kind of pass through here. You want to go here and hack the security cameras. Keep in mind that this guard cannot see you, but if you turn your camera, he can. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of guards that pass through here, so just make sure to not face any of them. Now what you need to do is lockpick this door. After you lockpick the door, close it and run inside. Then, you need to use your blowtorch on these bars. Now, this will take a while. After the bars are cut, rush in and start cutting this vent. After the vent is cut, you need to go in, peek out a little bit, and then just run to the door. Now get out. Now that everything has been unlocked, now what we can do is open up the door and finally get our explosives. Grab your bag and then open up the bomb crate. Now you will need to grab exactly 6 blocks of C4. Remember, you are trespassing in this room, so just make sure to be very careful. What we're going to do is we are now going to go into development again. Run through. Now you can open up the door. Remember, you are trespassing and there are a lot of NPCs. Sometimes there will be a camera right there, so just make sure there isn't. Now again, just run to the door and exit as fast as possible. Always moonwalk. And there we go. Now, we're going to head back to operations. Since we've gone through the basement, we can actually go to operations via the basement. Just make sure there might be some guards in here. Just make sure to moonwalk or knock them out. Plant the bombs. And now you want to grab the vault code and the vault key card and exit through this door this time. Remember, there is a lot of NPCs on your way to development. I mean workshop. So just make sure not make eye contact with any of them. Now what you need to do is you need to open up the prototype vault. This can be either really quick or really annoying because NPCs like that can walk in. However, I got really lucky and there we go. Now just plant the bombs. I find it really funny that planting a literal bomb is conspicuous. And now you can drop your bag in here if you want. Which I will, I guess. Just leave my bag there. Now, quickly exit and head up to your ordnance. After grabbing the last 2 explosives, what you want to do is you need to go back through the control center. Do not get detected. But that should be pretty self-explanatory. Now, sometimes you will have to wait. In this case, we do, because these bombs, obviously, if a guard sees the bomb, he's going to get alerted. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. So, he's not going to go there. So, now what you want to do is plant the bomb. And then you need to sprint to the other side. So you can see there's guards there. They're leaving. Now make sure mission complete. And yeah, as you can see, sometimes the alarm will go off. It really doesn't matter though. Also, there's no kills bonus for this mission. But yeah, if the alarm goes off at the very end, it doesn't matter. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.